been a while since I did a video, so I thought I better do an update or something. People think I'm sick or something, you know. I'm not sick, not physically, maybe in the head a little bit, but no. It just, you know, anybody that knows me, you guys that knows me knows that I sometimes will just get lazy and not make any videos for a while. And the last week or two, I guess, has been that way. I haven't done a whole lot. Been sitting around reading, and that's about it. Hiking, watching the animals and watching the grass grow and things like that. But anyway, yeah, I'm okay. And I decided that I was going to come home for the winter. It was starting to get pretty warm up there, and I didn't want to run the air conditioner the whole time, so I decided I'd come back to the winter base camp and get plugged in and get hooked up and all that kind of stuff. There's some things I wanted to do to the RV that I didn't really want to do up there. I've got some pretty bad oil leaks, and I wanted to get those taken care of in a place where I can, you know, run to the store and buy parts and that. You know, doing that kind of mechanical work up there in the boondocks, up in the forest, is not a good idea. You know, if you run into something that you'll need to replace that you weren't anticipating on, you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard spot. And you have to put it all back together and then, you know, drive somewhere to buy the parts and then come back and then start over again. So I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be stranded up there, you know, waiting for somebody to bring me parts. So I decided, like I said, I'd come back to the home base. I keep wanting to say to the house. There's some people that think that when I say I come back to the house that, oh, I'm not really a full-time boondocker, but I am. I live in my RV 3 every day, all year, 24/7. I come back to my landlord's house. I'll put it that way. They allow me to park in their driveway, and I pay them a certain amount to stay. I get free internet and free phone and hookups and all that stuff, so this will allow me to take things apart and put them back together. You know, like I said, I can run to the store, the parts store, and buy something that I didn't anticipate on needing. But other than that, I just got kind of bored sitting around up there, and I usually don't get bored sitting around up there like that, but I did this year for some reason. After a while, you know, you go hiking around, and pretty soon you're starting to see the same things that you saw before. So there was a herd of elk that kept coming through. Every day they'd come through, but it was never at the same time. And I did everything I could. I'd sit up there and wait for them, and they didn't show. And of course, you know, the minute that you know, shut the camera off and settle down, well, here they come. And by the time I got the camera back up and ready to shoot, they were gone. So I missed that out. You guys missed that. I got to see them every day, but I didn't get a chance to video. Anyway, you know, the channel's not coming to an end by any means. Somebody asked if I was tired of making YouTube videos. No, I'm not tired of making YouTube videos. I like to do it. You know, gives me something to do. I like the editing part, and that takes some time, but I still like to do it anyway. But no, it's not coming to an end at all. I'm still got the camper. I've still got the truck camper. I intend on using it, you know, at various times to go to the river to fish or a weekend trip somewhere. But that's it, a weekend trip. We I talked about that on a couple of videos ago. I'm not going to even attempt to try to live in it ever again. Like I said in the other video, some people really like them, and some people don't, but it's pretty tough to live in, 24/7 every day, for an extended amount of time. Anyway, the story is everybody that I've talked to. In fact, I was in a hangout the other night, and that was the first thing that came up. Was as soon as they saw that I was in there, they started talking about the story. So I guess that's pretty popular. I'm going to keep doing it. I was looking into some copyright. It was suggested that I should get it copyrighted, and the people that I've talked to said, yeah, you could do that, but every time you make a new part for it, you're going to have to recopyright that part. So I'm probably not going to do anything about that until it's completed. I've written everything down. Everything's in text and saved on the computer. So that's what I do, though. I'll write it, I'll type it all out, and then narrate it on YouTube. So everything that I've said and will do in the future is going to be saved on the computer, and then maybe when I'm done, then I'll copyright the whole thing. But yeah, I'm not really too what's the word? I don't care too much. People want to copy it, I don't care. It's just something that pops up in my mind and I just talk about. That's all. There's no monetary dreams about it or anything like that. So anyway, I do it because people seem to like it. That's it. That's the only reason. I have separated it, though. I made another playlist just for that, for the story. Gotta have a better name than the story. You guys come up with something. I separated it, made a separate playlist for it for those that just want to listen to the story, and then the other playlist is the same one for the full-time RVing and boondocking and all that kind of stuff. So people come to your channel thinking and it's about RV and boondocking, and then there's just a story that's being told, and vice versa. So I decided I would separate them. I can't think of anything else that I wanted to talk about. I'm sure I'll remember something. It seemed like there was something else that I wanted to say, but I don't remember what it was now. The first thing to go, But I'm like I said, I'm at the home base right now, so I'm not worried about running out of bandwidth, data plans, and all that. So if I think of something else, I can post it, and I'll do it right away. I'll do 2 or 3 a day if I need to, or whatever. You know how it goes. If not, then I guess I'll see you in a couple 3 days.